How did the Civil War Navy fight early submarine threats? Imagine being a sailor in the Civil War and suddenly facing an enemy that can slip beneath the water without warning. That was the challenge early submarines posed. During this time, the Union Navy and Confederate Navy both had to think fast and get creative to deal with these underwater threats. The Confederates built some of the first combat submarines, like the CSS H. Hunley. This tiny vessel was hand-cranked by 8 men and used a spar torpedo, a bomb attached to a long pole, to attack Union ships. In February 1864, the Hunley made history by sinking the USS Housatonic, the first time a submarine successfully took down an enemy warship. But operating the Hunley was extremely dangerous. It sank multiple times during testing and combat, and after its attack, it disappeared, making it a mysterious part of naval history. The Union Navy knew they had to adapt quickly to this new threat. They increased their vigilance by doubling lookouts, especially at night, to spot approaching submarines or torpedo boats. Ships kept their engines running so they could move fast if needed, and they prepared to slip their anchors and get underway at a moment's notice. Patrol boats like steam tugs and small vessels were sent out to watch over key areas near ports and blockades, especially around Charleston. These patrols aimed to catch or stop enemy submarines before they could get close enough to attack. To make it harder for submarines to reach their targets, the Union also rigged floating barriers called booms and nets around anchored ships. These physical defenses acted as a first line of protection against underwater attacks. Because early submarines had limited underwater endurance and visibility, ships maintained a high state of readiness. They knew attacks often happened at night or in low visibility conditions, so crews stayed alert and prepared to move quickly. The Union also experimented with their own underwater technology. They developed a submarine called the Alligator, which featured innovations like air purification systems and a diver's lockout chamber. Although the Alligator did not see combat, it marked an important step in naval technology, showing how both sides were trying to outsmart each other underwater. All these efforts combined tactical vigilance, physical defenses, and technological experiments. The Confederates' use of submarines like the Hunley proved that underwater warfare could be a powerful new tool. Meanwhile, the Union's defensive measures aimed to keep their ships safe from these stealthy threats. These early encounters set the stage for future naval strategies involving submarines and underwater defenses, shaping how navies would fight in the years to come.